Bobby Auerbach,
Yes, sir.
2009 EWFL Champion. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thank you. No better place to celebrate than Grush. Zoom in for me.
Oh yeah, how about
the
that?
Cheetah.
So you've been in this league 3 years. Won it pretty quick. Over the past 3 seasons, you have I think a regular season record of 27 and 12.
27 and 12. Wow.
How do you?
I say it's strong drafting. I mean, obviously, I was given a legacy of a franchise from Eric Kroll. So I just had to make him proud. Had a solid draft the first year, picking Adrian Peterson over Little Bear. Basically gave it up. And that's propelled me to this position now, where after 3 years, I'm the champ of the EWFL.
You know, this season.
Holla.
This season, probably I would say for about 10 of the 13 weeks, you were either in first, second, or third place. How do you explain being in the top?
Because I'm on top. I'm on top. I'm solid.
You know,
first round buys, the first 2 years I was here, everybody's been doubting me. There's a couple of them I know, the Bear Brothers have been doubting me for a while. How you like me now?
Week 9, some things happened, and you fell down to 7th place.
Yeah.
At that point, were you at all concerned about the postseason and getting back into the top 6?
No, I had a couple weeks, and no, I just knew that I had solid quarterback, solid running back, 2 backup running backs that both stepped up at the end of the season for me, Fred Jackson and Jonathan Stewart, and I think that's why I'm here.
So you made it to the postseason.
Getting lap dances for the commissioners tonight, baby.
The first week of the postseason, you played Brian Foyer. Took care of him pretty quickly.
Shouts out to D's Nuts.
Yeah.
No, he just he had injuries, you know. Westbrook wasn't there for him, and I just had solid scoring from every single position, from receiver to tight end. Defense was playing well for me.
Okay, so you get to the second round, and you face off
that
against
was-
Goodfellas and Mike Bear. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention some type of miscommunication between the two of you, but that game was like a championship game itself.
Well, I think we're past that, but to be honest with you, that was the Super Bowl for me.
You beat him
That was the Super Bowl.
You beat him by 3 points. I mean, that game.
Oh my God, it was the best. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, Little Bears also got knocked out on that same play.
He did. You actually took 2 Bears out with 1 play. And then you get to the championship game, and you meet Grant's Tomb Raiders, the defending champion. You figure to be the best, you got to beat the best, and you just absolutely destroyed them. You beat them by almost 90 points.
Cylinders, all cylinders. We could not be stopped that week. I don't care who was playing us that week.
It's the highest scoring game of the year for you, and the biggest margin of victory in an EWFL championship game.
Feels good. Feels good. It's nice to get my name on the plaque. Trying to get up to the legacies of Mr. Kroll over here. 3 championships. I'm far, far away from that.
You mentioned the drafting of your team, and do you think there was any transaction this year that really just elevated you?
Yeah, it was definitely Roy Williams. Spencer.
Yeah, that was an interesting situation on draft day there, and as we all know, ultimately it was.
I'm just fucking with you. Actually, I didn't even start Roy Williams at any point during the season. I think Jonathan Stewart's the one that did it for me. You know, 20-point games back to back, and I started him on the right weeks. It was the weeks where he had 3 or 4 points that I ended up starting Fred Jackson, who put up 20, 25 points. It was just, you know, sometimes you get lucky, and.
Some would say it was the upgraded tight end at the trade deadline.
Rudy. 2 solid tight ends. I got Selleck from him for, we swapped 6th and 4th round picks. Thank God I didn't take Daniels, because Daniels got injured that following week.
Talk a little bit about Don McNabb. I mean, he was your starter for most of the year. What has he done? What did he do for you this year that you thought got you where you ended up?
Well, I think, you know, physically they're all solid players. It's the mental game that gets him. And I think Donovan's matured. He's been there before. And, you know, believe it or not, Cobb, week 2 and week 3 was like one of the sickest quarterbacks of the year.
Yeah.
And, you know, with Vic being that third option threat for them, I think it just put a little less pressure on him this year. And, you know, solid receivers. Oh my God. Jackson. Who thought he was going to have this kind of year?
This is true. And, you know, you come into the league as the newcomer, then you become the all-timer.
The all-timers.
What's the future hold?
I think big things. I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't think I could win this back to back to back.
Well, once again, congratulations. We wish you luck in the future. Enjoy your winnings.
Thank you.
And enjoy tonight at that
Absolutely.
Neon Palace behind you. Bobby, you just won the 2009 EWFL Championship. What are you going to do?
On the Lingerie Football League bowl game, baby!